Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Happy Sunday morning. I'm Ashley Moore, and welcome in to the Prep Rally. When you think about the biggest high school rivalries in Colorado, football usually comes to mind first. But over in Jeffco Athletics, the spotlight is on the pitch, where one of the county's biggest rivalries has been brought back, bigger and better than ever. It's the Horvath Millback Classic.
I did not sleep a wink last night.
Columbine High School opened its doors in 1973, and Chatfield High School opened in 1985. That expansion birthed an instant, intense rivalry.
I think it's kind of lost its edge a little bit over the years, so for them to try and bring it back and to do it the right way, I think it feels really good.
Tonight we celebrate these two pioneers.
The Horvath Millback Classic is named after these two legendary coaches.
And I told the boys before the game, we did not win a soccer game for 4 years at Chatfield. It took us that long to get the program going. And then once we got the program going, it was just this athletic powerhouse.
Millback coached at Chatfield and Horvath Columbine. Both coaches back in the building for a historic first, but a rivalry decades in the making.
It's healthy. It was always so respectful. It was always so dignified.
Chatfield got on the board first with this corner kick headed by Colin Preeks-Chat. But Columbine's Connor Quintana would score off the rebound in the 67th minute, and the crowd went bananas. The game officially ending in a 2-2 tie.
That meant everything to me. Of course, before the game, I'm visualizing it, and it's just everything I hope for, even more.
But there are no ties when a trophy is on the line, and for the first one, we head to a shootout. Over 500 fans watch kick after kick. But after this save, you would think this was a state championship. The Chatfield Chargers win 3-1 in PKs.
I mean, we've been working on this for so long. It's first time beating Columbine in a long time, so this felt great. This trophy is the first one for many, and it just feels awesome to be able to win it for the first time.
Boy, we had a time Tuesday night, but there's more football to get to, like at Thomas Jefferson, where the Spartans hosted the Northfield Nighthawks in the first responders game. Thomas Jefferson with a custom first responders jersey in the inaugural celebration. There was a small first responder vehicle parade followed by an Air Life chopper flyover. And at halftime, they honored the first responders of the community. But to the game. First Spartan possession of the game, and it's a run, but the ball is out, and Northfield's J. Anthony Yancey scoops it up with the quickness and scores within a blink of an eye. He had 2 of the first touchdowns. So kickoff time for the Nighthawks, and it's an onside kick. Not only is this the first I've seen in the state, but the first successful one I've seen in some time. Nighthawk ball, and it's a handoff to Caden Williams, who goes up the gut and beats everybody for the 42-yard touchdown. Northfield with a 30-point lead, but in a second, here comes TJ. QB Nick Roddy rushed to the right, but throws across the field to find Noah Abraham streaking across the goal line. Spartans trail 30-8. But they chip into that lead a little more. Roddy fakes the handoff, and his tight end, Jack Hodge, is wide open in the end zone. 30-14 halftime score, but the Nighthawks hold off for the win. Well, under the Friday night lights, the Cherry Creek Bruins hosted the Cherry Creek Trail Cougars at the Stutler Bowl. And early on, Creek up 7 when senior QB Brady Vodka put some heat on it to find Maxwell Lovett for the 34-yard connection, 14-0. And then how about the ground and pound game from Elijah Cromwell? Bruins win it 49-12.
Rack 'em up on 3, 1, 2, 3. Rack 'em up.
Over on the softball field, it's the Columbine Rebels taking on the Valor Christian Eagles in a 5A showdown. Start of the game, Addison Swinby in the circle for the Rebels when Valor makes contact to left field, but Reagan Powell with a hard running catch gets the out. Then, same show, different batter. Swinby sends it out The grounders hit the third, but Nina Vargas with the great catch and throws the runner out from her knees. What a play, and that was all core. Top of 4 now. Columbine with the 1-run lead, and last year's national home run leader does it again. Valor's Kendall Ferguson with the no-doubter to center field, tying the score at 1 run apiece, and Ferguson would round the bases in what has become a routine. And of course, into the swarm of Eagles. But the Rebels would pile it on. First was Melanie Newcomb with the RBI to center field. That would score Summer Himes to make it 2-1 Rebels. But in the bottom of the 5th, 6-1 Rebels lead when Liv Kiter sends a chopper to the fence. It's just out of touch of the glove. 1 run comes in, and Kiter makes it all the way home for the in-the-park home run. The Alabama commit showing off that speed as the Rebels absolutely dominate 8-2. Well, it's that time again to announce this week's Honor Roll winner. You at home had to vote, and the winner of that vote is Jaguars senior captain Gianna Blanco, who took the ball from the start of the game and never gave it back. These weren't just straight aces. Every time her serve came back, Rock Canyon turned it into points. And then there was the one that mattered, sealed history. This one right here, set points for serve number 25. And as it dropped, her teammates rushed to court to celebrate the first perfectly served game in Rock Canyon school history. But to a few plays sent in, this one from Bear Creek. Bears down 7 with 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and their undefeated record in jeopardy. Captain and junior quarterback Riley Wilson gets the ball moving and gets the ankles breaking for the game-tying touchdown. They later win to remain undefeated. Over on the soccer field, Forge Christian looking to defend the corner kick. Jaguars then take a shot, and Ben McLean comes out of nowhere with a diving save. And then Hinckley taking on TJ when senior captain Abraham Corona ties the game on the PK. Final score 1-1. And then there was flag football. Chatfield looking like they're running a trick play, but McKenna Archuleta puts on the moves, and look at it in slow-mo. My goodness, an evasion clinic. This one against Green Mountain, and she makes the game-winning touchdown over the Rams. But reminder, we can't be everywhere. So if you're ever out at a game and see something you'd like featured on the Prep Rally, just send it over. That's all, folks. I'm Ashley Moore, and we'll see you next time right here on the 9 News.